With today's interactive social media and the real-time internet, both customers and employees see inside your company easily. So you can't hide your real company culture. And at the same time, relationships, perceptions have become the biggest drivers to customer loyalty and employee engagement. So in every business, big or small, culture can make or break your success. There are several examples of companies well known for their winning cultures inside and out. So find those that resonate with your philosophy, with your values. And there's several. I mean, I can name a few of them, which are big companies, Google, Amazon, Microsoft, and so forth. They might have their drawbacks, but they do have certain elements of it which are winning cultures. And you can take some of the good parts of it. And you may also find that their products or their services are not generally cheaper or unique, but the mindset behind how they do and what they do and think what they think makes them stand out and unique. In fact, most entrepreneurs and executives or business leaders today recognize the importance of building and maintaining the right culture, but many are not so clear on how to do it or assessing where they stand in the process. And there's several guidance and authors on organizational transformation and cultural transformation. And I have been fortunate to lead and be part of several with several companies. And what I've seen in business correlates well with evidence that there are three basic elements of a winning culture mindset. Fast is better than big, possibility over profitability, and being passionately outward directed towards customers and employees. Now, there are several guiding principles for any company on how to achieve and maintain this mindset, and I've got 8 of them for you. 1, lead with purpose as a balance to profit. Now, increasingly, the landscape is shifting from an emphasis on how to an appreciation of why, both inside and outside the company. If executives don't see social good or higher purpose as an important to success, customers and employees will remind them by feedback or passively by deserting them. Number 2, remain agile and ready to pivot. Winning organizations or businesses have a culture of no expectation of always doing what they are currently doing. They know how to rapidly, get things changed, and that today's positive reality may not carry them to where they ultimately want to go. They're always on the lookout for new opportunities and innovations. So be sure to remain agile and to be ready to pivot. Number 3, structure for speed in making changes. Now, speed in any organization or business is largely a function of hierarchy, trust, and the ability to make decisions quickly across the organization like yourselves. The primary key is establishing a culture that relies on values rather than rules to guide every action. Now, teams and individuals at all levels must be motivated to make those decisions. Number 4, solve the problems by co-creating and collaborating. Effective collaboration requires bringing together a variety of contributors who trust each other to get the best of solutions. Now, these days, that includes the initiative to bring up issues and tap that wisdom of crowds through social media, employee forums, and listening to industry influencers. Number 5, maintain a customer-centric focus. See, businesses oriented primarily towards near-term shareholder value make themselves vulnerable in the long term. If you focus on what's best for the customer, both near term and long term, you will see where the customers are headed and can plan change versus crisis reaction. Talk with real customers constantly. Make that as part of your agenda. Number 6, find leaders who are courageous connectors. Courageous leaders acknowledge doubt and gaps. They understand vulnerability, but they also still make decisions with confidence. Connector leaders enable their teams to navigate other organizations effectively, connect with them with required resources, and expand their sense of possibilities and purpose. So set the culture by example. Number 7, build your teams with people who get things done. An agile organization needs doers, executors, and makers, creators. Makers and creators are not scared of taking action. In fact, they're biased towards action. They ask forgiveness rather than ask for permission. And they're motivated by results and are naturally collaborative. Leaders help most by not putting barriers in the way of other people. So make sure to build teams with people who get things done and who have got that mindset. And finally, the last one, number 8, winning cultures need consistent people practices. The best team cultures are built and maintained by systematic and deliberate hiring. Don't hire only under duress or settle for less than the best fit. Involve the team in selecting the best fit, culture matching, and getting buy-in from all the right players. Motivate with meaning, not just with money. So as a high growth company to remain successful in this new era, you will need a culture that is proactive rather than defensive. And it's purposely designed, leveraged, and honed to be agile in addressing change, customers, and integration of purpose with business value. Just reflect on these 8 approaches. How long has it been since you have reviewed your ways of working or practices of culture at the employees and customer level? How are you aligning this with your strategy definition and, more importantly, your execution? Surprises are expensive. And this applies not just to your entire organization, your entire business, or your entire firm. You can apply a lot of these within your business unit or your enterprise or your company-wide. So take a moment to take stock of this and put this as an agenda in your next management and team leadership meeting.